the floor. So we'll be laying on our backs face up. So you can. Nope, I'm gonna let you get down however you feel like it because it's your first big down move of the day. So we're gonna be down on your back with your head towards your mount, your feet away from your mount. Yeah. Oh, crackle, 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 crackle. All right. Hi, Marty.
Here we go. Down on the ground.
Down on the ground. So I want you to just let your bar sort of rest above you in space. And I want you to exhale. Just start to feel your breath a little bit. Hopefully your floor is not too cold. Mine is, I feel the coldness. It's weird. I don't normally feel the coldness on the floor. Yeah. All right. Yep. Good. Let your spine settle. You can lift your hips, wiggle them a little bit. Right. See what needs to happen there. I'm just going to move this a little bit. It's sort of blocking my view. That's better. Good. All right. And as you're getting yourself settled, trying to find your center line, right? Where is the center of your body? And trying to be as even on the floor from one side to the other. So hip to hip, rib to rib, shoulder blade to shoulder blade. We're going to lift your toes up, set them down nice and wide. And then again, inhale, lift those toes. Set them down nice and wide from your toe in one, big toe in one direction to your pinky toe in the other. Good. Yeah. And then just aim your heel bone into the ground. And I want you to do that from the back of your heel, And feel how that almost glues you to the ground a little bit. Some of you will actually feel like your pelvis sticks to the ground better. Anybody notice that? Yes, awesome. Good. All right, so keeping your feet, because they keep you connected to your pelvis, just take a nice little press of your bar. Only 10% effort, just where you begin to feel the tension. That's it. Inhale there, exhale, release it. Very small, yeah? So arms are straight, inhale, exhale, feet, then arms. Arms are super small. Good. Inhale and exhale, release. Good. We're going to do another one, just gentle like that. From the feet to the hips to the arms. Good, and then we're going to hold the next one for a few breaths. So inhale, exhale, press just that little 10% breath. Good. And imagine there's a ball between your bar and your thigh bones, and you're holding that bar there, holding the ball there with your bar. Good. I want you to keep breathing. Good, and just notice how if you have that imaginary ball there, that your abdominals should be dropping into your body a little bit more. See if you can get your high abdominals to also drop in. Good. And then release those arms. Good. Inhale, exhale, again, small press. Good. Now this time, inhale, exhale, slide your hands upward like you're rolling that ball, that imaginary ball, up to the top of your knees. Good. Inhale, exhale, stay there. Dropping those ribs in, but holding that ball. Good. Inhale and exhale, come back down. Good. Do that again. Inhale, exhale, small press, not big. This is just enough to hold that big giant ball against your thighs. Good. Roll it up as you come into your bow. Good. Inhale, exhale, stay there. Drawing those abs in. Good. Nice. Nice, looks good. And then come back down. Good. Let's do one more. Inhale, exhale. Press that imaginary ball and roll it up as you come into bow. Good. Inhale, exhale, stay there. Good. Inhale and exhale, come on down. This time, bend your elbows and pull your bar over your head. That's it. Yep. So you're just pulling it down. Should feel good to give your arms a relief from being up all that time. Oh, 5 minutes of being up in the air. Good. Yeah. Good. All right. And then your arms can come back up to the sky. Put your ribs down. Again, know when you're putting your ribs down versus when you're just squashing your lumbar spine, right? There's a difference. You want the rib to move irrespective of the hip. So you're going to take your bar, press it towards your right knee, and lift that right leg up into tabletop. Good. Inhale, it comes down, and the arm returns back overhead. Exhale, the other leg comes up. Good. And inhale, it comes back to the ground. So we're just going to repeat this pattern, and I want you to work on A, getting your abdominals all the way in and up as you press, but B, as you inhale, I want you to work on letting the abs stay on and inhaling into your back. Yeah, that's it. Good, last one. Okay, we're going to do the same exact leg motion, change the breath, and your mission is the same. So before, as you were exhaling coming up, now you're going to inhale as the leg comes up, exhale, it goes down, and your goal is still to keep those abdominals on during your inhale phase. So we're going to inhale, prepare, exhale, one last prep breath, and then inhale, bring the abdominals up and press your bar. Good. Exhale, control it as it goes down. Good. Inhale into your sides and back, keeping those ribs in. Exhale as it goes down. Good. Inhale as it comes up. Yep. Exhale as it comes down. Good. Inhale, keep those ribs on. Good. One more each side. Good. Good. And then again, just let those arms fall overhead, bend your elbows, and let them rest to the ground. So anybody notice that if you keep your, what am I trying to ask you? What do you notice? Ha ha! Anything about keeping your abs on when you are inhaling? Harder, yes, me too. It's harder. It is harder. More, yes, me too. More concentration, for sure. All right. So that back breathing is important because we have to be able to stabilize ourselves because we usually don't get to belly breathe during the day, right? And so the inhaling into the back and sides stabilizes the spine when we are inhaling. Good. So let's inhale. We're going to exhale up into bow. Now you get to have a little bit bigger press, but not much. Before, if you had a 10% press, now you're having maybe a 20 to 30% press. But it should be enough for you to feel your abs have to turn on. Yeah? Good. And then come back down. Good. Inhale and exhale up into that bow. Good. And then back down. Good. All right. Now this time, we've got both feet on the floor. We're coming into bow. The feet stay on the floor. We're just going to rotate to the side, push a little further, come back to center. Rotate to the side, lift and push a little further, back to center, and down. So inhale, exhale up. Inhale to the side. Exhale, push a little further. Inhale all the way to the other side. Exhale, push a little further. Back to center and down. Good. Then repeat. Yes. Those are both great things. So Diana's question is, what are the feet doing right now? Hopefully they're pressing into the ground, at least the heel side of you with the big toe and the pinky toe, right? And if they can pull towards you, yeah, go ahead. So if you are consciously pulling your heel in this moment, you just want to be aware of, can you still keep the hollow in your belly? Some people pull the heel and they arch their back. So you want to be able to manage that. It's a good question. Sure. It's exhale up in the bow. Inhale as you rotate. Exhale as you push a little more. And then inhale all the way to the other side. Exhale as you push a little bit more. Back to center and down. So the rotation moment is an inhale breath. And then you hold it and you push. Push. Yes. How we do it? And what you should notice is that it's harder to rotate when you're inhaling. Anybody feel that?
Yeah.
Yay! Good. That's good. So you just illustrated to yourself how your inhale breath works to keep your spine stable. That's la la la. That's great. Yes, good job. Okay, so let's take our feet and we're going to put them up on our bar. Did you just say uh-oh? On the so they're not in the straps, they're next to the straps, pushing out against them. All right, good. So first we're just going to bring those legs into tabletop. Good. And then I want you to manage a tray of kittens on your shins. Right? We're humane, compassionate people, so we don't want to drop the kittens to the floor. But we also understand that kittens have claws, so we don't want to kick our shins up and have the tray of kittens land on our bellies. That would be no good, right? So you want to really manage your shin. The shin should stay parallel to the floor. Yeah? We're going to inhale, move your shins away from you, keeping them parallel to the floor. Exhale, pull them back in using your abdominals. Good. Inhale, out. Yep, so what's parallel to the floor? If you need to, put something on your shins like a ball or a roller. I can't quite reach it.
What do you want?
I was going to put a roller on my shins, but I can't quite reach it. Right? So that you know where parallel is, because a lot of us aren't in parallel when we think we are. Yeah, good. So watch when they come in, right? Because now my shins are lower. Some of your shins are higher. You just want to really work that moment. It becomes more about how your torso and your hip work together for those legs. Good. And then you might notice your hamstrings too. So Diana, bend your knees just a little bit. Bring your bar down just a hair there. Yes? We're working on where we are in space. So watch when your knees come in from you, Sue-Ann. You want to lower your shins. Not your knees, but your shins, right? You've got a tray of kittens on your shins. Don't spill them on your belly. And don't kick them up. Good. So slow it down. Hot coffee works better for you? I usually say tray of champagne flutes, but nobody seems to worry about a tray of champagne flutes.
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov, Mark says. He goes, Mazel tov. With a champagne. Oh my goodness. All right. So now we have this idea a little bit. We're going to lift up into bow. And I have hands behind my heads. Okay, my heads. I'm a hydra. No, my one head. And I'm going to inhale, let my shins go away from me. Exhale, bring them back in. Pull your abs in and stop your bar so that your knee doesn't get to come past your hip, right? You've got a 90-degree line at your hip. So inhale, press away. Exhale, stop your bar. Don't let your your thigh bones get close to you. Good. Inhale, press away. That's it. Exhale. That's it. Good. Oh, yeah, Diana is doing the roller challenge. That's good. That's it. Yes. Good. Yes. Yes, I am pushing. Good. And then let's press one more. And come back down. Good. Okay. Was that question? Yes, we should be starting to feel our glutes and our hamstrings. Yes. Good. Yes, these are our knee savers plus our power movers. So now we're going to add a little rotation. Simple. So we're coming up into bow. The legs are still going to move in their same way. They inhale away. As they come in towards you, you're going to exhale, rotate. This is how we get to rotate on the exhale. Good. Inhale, press them away, still minding your shins. Exhale, rotate to the other side. Good. So notice what happens to your bar. It might get wigglier now that you're adding in rotation, right? Yeah. Good. Inhale and exhale. You might start losing some of that proprioception, right, of where your shins are. They might start going up and down, right? So see if you can get it back. I know you can. You put your shins down as your legs go up. Yeah, good. I know. Good. And then come in for a little break after you finish both sides. Good. All right, makes sense? Go ahead and let your legs lengthen away from you slightly just so that you can give the back of your knees a tiny break. Yep, so you straighten those legs up. Pressing your feet out into your bar so you don't lose your bar. You want to keep holding that bar. Good, okay. Then you're going to use your abs and your hamstrings to pull your bar down toward the ground. There's going to be a place where your leg weight will make it pull all the way down. Don't go to that place. I want you to stop where you still feel yourself working against your resistance, and then let your legs float back up. As they float back up, push out into the edges of your handles. Yeah, good. That's it. And abs on. Good. And then hinge back up. Okay. So we're talking a lot about where are you in space as you lower your legs. What is the change in pressure that you feel between you and the mat on your pelvis, in your low back, in your ribs? Hopefully none. That would be the right answer, right? Because you're maintaining from your ribs to your pubic bone, right? All around you. That's it. Good. One more. That's it. Good. All right. So then we're going to bring the legs up, bend the knees so you can lower your bar. Good. All right. So your thighs are going to stay still. You're just going to straighten your legs and pull the bar down underneath you. So I'm putting my hands here to make sure I don't cheat, because I know it would be really easy for me to roll my thighs over my belly. I'm going to make sure they stay right here. They don't get to go anywhere. That's it. Just use the back of your leg to pull down. Now, are you popped in your ribs like I am? Or are you engaged through your ribs like I am? Yeah? Yes, good. Good. If your bar wobbles on the way down, can you make one leg or the other help out more, right? Usually it's one of the legs is not staying connected. Ooh, we got one more. And we should be like feeling those hamstrings now. Good, yeah. And then you can straighten your legs again. Spread your toes out. Should feel good. And then come on in, grab for your foot bar. And then stretch your legs up as far as they can. So you're holding on to them like monkey. And just let the back of your thighs have a nice, lovely stretch. You can run it out if you so desire, bending on one knee and then the other. Good, good. And then you'll take your feet out from there. Keep your legs straight, press your bar toward your thigh and come into bow. Toward your shins, sorry. So your feet are now up to the sky on their own. You're in bow. Good. We're going to inhale, lower the legs straight down. Exhale, push your bar gently toward them. So it doesn't have to be a big press. It'll probably knock your shins. Good. Inhale, lower. Exhale, scoop your abs in, bring it back towards you. Good. Inhale. Exhale, bring it up. Good. Now to the right corner of your mat. Lower your legs. Good. Exhale, push your bar back toward it. To the left corner of your mat. Drop your legs. Exhale, pull. Good. Right. Good. Press into that bar. Good. That's it. Good. And then go ahead and bring yourself out of bow. Bend your knees. Put your feet back on the floor. Good. Reach your arms overhead. Pull your bar down toward the mat. Should feel good. Yes. Nice. Okay. We're going to let go of your bar gently, so don't let it hit anything. Good. And then we're going to do a roll-up. Classical mat roll-up. So dorsiflex your feet. You have shark fin feet with your toes pointing straight up to the sky. Mind are blending in with that carpet. And I want you to push the soles of your feet away from you and the heels downward. And I want you to just notice, oh, hey, transverse abdominis just turned on. Anyone feel that? Okay, that's good too. So it's that combination, right? Abs and glutes both manage the pelvis. So keep pushing those feet away. Start rolling up into bow. And as you do, remember they're pushing away and downward. And then you'll keep rolling up and continuing your roll up all the way up. Yeah, good. And then once you're up, you get to come back down. Push down those heels. Push those feet away. Keep pushing them downward. You should get a little callus on the backside. Good. And then Marty, if that does not feel good to your internals, you can just do a little one. Don't come all the way up, because I don't know how good that would feel for you. Is it okay today? Okay. Good. Yeah. That's it. Remember to keep breathing. Exhale, exhale. Exhale makes you supple. Inhale will inhibit the bend. Good. And then if you're up, go ahead and stay up. You can again reach for those toes, have a nice stretch. Good. And then we're going to put our hands to the ground, flip ourselves over, and walk our hands toward our feet. When you're ready to come standing up, it is a roll up, right? A Pilates roll up. So push your feet into the ground, lift your abdominals up until you're all the way up in a stand. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, one vertebrae at a time. Good. Okay, very nice. So let's grab our bar and take it off. We're going to put our straps on. I'm glad. Good. Oh, thank you, Sue-Ann. I hope so. I hope it makes you feel really set in your center. Marty, did you get a new light fixture in your hallway? Was it always that light fixture? Yeah. Oh. Well, I should have noticed it by now. It's really pretty, like golden. Yeah.
Also, there's light coming through the sky.
Mark is just noticing your skylight. He goes, and there's also light in the skylight.
You turn on the sun.
You turn on all the new stuff. That's so great. So nice. Okay, so we've got our straps on, yeah. And since we're super awake, we're just gonna take a quick, since we're super engaged, we're just gonna take a quick second to take what you did on the mat and make sure it's in your body as you stand up. So find your big toe, pinky toe, and heel. Good. Press your heel into the ground and you should feel that little engagement in your tush, right? That is so critical for when we walk. That first pushing and pulling into the ground and pull back is what propels us. And a lot of us don't actually hit the ground with our heel, or if we do, we don't actually pull it. We plop it and then like a puppet, pull the other leg forward to step. Does that make sense? We don't want to do that. We want to always be like like the world is our treadmill and we're pulling it back. Yeah? The front one pulls back. Yeah. The biggest muscle in your body is this one, right? And it should be pulling us through life. And it should be balanced by this one at the pelvis on the other side, right? So we got to connect to those heels and the big toes because the big toe pushes you off so you can land on the next foot. So I want you to give me a 10% press. See what happens when you're standing against gravity. Can you still feel your abdominals pull in? Do you still have that beautiful openness across your collarbones? Mm-hmm. The longer you hold that little 10% press, you start to notice your insides start to wake up and pull upward. Good. And then a little release. Okay. So we're laughing because we had to put the gate up to keep the dogs out. And we can hear them working at it to try to get it down. The heathens are at the gate. Do you think he's trying to dig around it? It sounds like he's digging. Good. One more. Good. Good. All right. So we're going to take this low press and we're going to step forward. And I want you to feel how if you press hard enough, you start to lean. Do you feel that? Can you feel that? So if we just let it happen, we will start to lean forward. So I want you to press until the back foot has to let you fall on the front one. And then come back. Yeah, and we're going to do that again. Press, and one of your feet will be better at it. You're going to notice naturally one of yours is going to fall forward and the other one's going to pull back. I want you to just first feel what that is. And it might surprise you. Yeah. Good. All right, so when you get one that's consistent, then start switching to the other one and see what that feels like up your chain. Is this idea making sense, you guys? No, no, no. Okay, so just like we talked about, the world is your treadmill, right? So when we pull, one of your feet is going to should naturally press down into the ground more, right? That's the one that's actually pulling your world treadmill back. The other one should naturally just have to fall. Otherwise, you will fall, right? So, yeah, right? Yeah, right? And I bet you know why. Right? Yes, right, that left glute. Yes. Awesome. Okay. So now we've been doing this with 2 hands. Now we're going to do with opposite hands. So we'll take your right hand, press, 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 press. Notice which leg wants to come forward. And then come back. So just the right hand. Push, 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 push till you have to take a step.
What if my other leg wants to go?
That's a problem. So Mark said, we're pressing with the right hand, right? What nature has designed us to do is to allow the opposite leg to push back. So if right hand is pushing back, the left one is the one that's pushing back also, yeah? And the right leg falls forward. Now, right? And that's Mark 2. So that's a little challenge.
Who's in Club Mark?
Diana. Mark goes, who's in Club Mark? It was Diana's in Club Mark.
Really?
No. Oh, did you, maybe I wasn't clear enough. So whatever side is pulling back, the opposite leg is pulling back. So it's always, you guys, is that clear enough? I have one. Yeah. Oh, and you're stepping forward with your left? Oh, weird. So you guys, what that looks like, so here's a normal pattern, right? Here's your left hand, for example, and your right leg. So if they're back, right, it's always opposites. It's always contralateral, yeah? And what Diana is saying that she can feel her body wanting to do, I can't even do it, right? Wanting to do same side. I can't do it. Oh, yes, I can. Because I have a client who, when I first met her, did it. And then you end up walking like this, right? Yes. And it's weird. And you see people walk like that, right? Especially when they're old. Because they stop getting this contralateral connection. So fascinating. So did anybody try switching to their other side? Did you go there yet? Kind of marks it. Yeah. Yeah. So you're doing the same thing as Diana on that side. Fascinating. Right? So it's right. Are you pressing your right hand down, Lisa? Oh, left hand. Okay. There we go. Yeah. And can you let your right hand be farther forward and really make your left hand have to do the work? I want to see the right arm just hanging out there, and the left is really going to pull. Whoa, look at your right hand. It can't not do it. I know. No working right hand. Don't come forward. There you go. Better. That was better. Good. Sue Ann and Marty, how are you guys doing? Good? Yes? Learning anything fun about your body? Ah! Really? There's no... Okay. But it's not enough to get you to take a step on one foot or the other. Interesting. Okay. Do you when you make the choice, Marty, do you have a sense of the back leg pushing you forward, or is it you lifting your leg out? Okay. All right. That's good. That's good. Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's good. So that's great. That tells us at least the chain is starting. His like old Marty pre-pandemic was a little bit quad dominant and you're walking, right? And I haven't seen that so much. I don't see that in reformer class. I don't see that so much here, but I think you're kind of in this middle phase where you're letting go of that old pattern and you're building your new one. That's so interesting. Everyone's in completely different spots. I love it. So, yeah, right? Because especially as we're using the straps, right? We're feeling the resistance of the straps. So you should feel the abdominals lift up. And you can feel it. I feel it. If I just hold my ground and move my arms from one side to the other. Yep. Really hold your ground. Yep. So no, there you go. Good. And after a while, you can start to notice, oh, hey, this is lifting up. Good. Now, if your shoulders are up in your ears, you won't feel it. Yes. Good. I saw that. Yeah. So let them swing around your torso. That's lovely. Good. And then you'll notice if you pop your ribs, what you'll notice after a few minutes is your low back. So keeping your abdominals in place. Yeah. That's it. And those are all cues about when you're out in the world walking, doing stuff, busy, right? You guys are active people. You do a lot of things. So notice what you're feeling in your body and you can figure out, oh, hey, I need a little bit more of this, right? Or I need a little bit more of that. Or I need to make sure that I'm powering my walks, right? Okay, good. Good. Okay, I think at least one of you needs to roll your spine a little bit. So let's take ourselves into a full roll down. Just nice and easy. Scoop the belly up just to give you a break from all that thinking about your spine for just a quick moment. Or actually, we're thinking about it in a different way now. And then round your spine back up. Good. All the way up. Good. Rotate the palms so they face your mount once you get up. And then open out wide for a big snow angel, pulling those arms back. Good. Now drive into your feet, right? So that you have better connection to your abs here. If you don't drive into your feet, your hips go forward and your back arches, right? Push the ground away and your hips come back in place. Good. Bring the arms back in front of you. Rotate palms down and we'll roll down again. Scoop the belly in. Lifting your abs up. Good. And then inhale and exhale. Rounding up. Good. Rotate the palms so they're forward once you're up. Good. And then big snow angel. Press your feet into the ground. Push, 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 push the ground away. That's it. Yes. Gosh, Marty, look at how long you are. Good. And then bring those arms down. Good. Rotate those palms back towards you. Last time. Letting the spine lift as the head drops. Good. And then taking a breath, rolling back up, placing that spine in place. Good. Once you're up, rotate the palms forward. And a big snow angel, pushing your feet away from your hips. That's it. Good. As you reach up to the sky. Good. All right. We're going to take your hands, flip them over so they face you. Lift your hands up so they're in front of your forehead. Pink, 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 right? Up high. Good. Open up those collarbones, and then I'm going to step back so I have a little bit more resistance on my band. Good. Okay, because we're sitting in a nice little squat. So thigh bones lower, right? Good. And then come back up. Bring your hands down the front of you like you're wiping crumbs off the zipper of your shirt. And then press your hands out to the side and press back. Good. Zip up your shirt. Bring your hands back up to your forehead. Good. Sit back in a squat. Good. Lowering your thigh bones down. Good. Drive into the heels to stand up. Hands come down. Press out. Good. Back up your zipper and up to your forehead. You got it. Good. Lowering those thighs. Good. Drive into those feet. Good. So now you have the pattern down. You can decide about your tension here, right? So I'm going to back up a little bit because I want to keep the tension on my arms the whole time. But the other thing that does is it allows me some freedom to really work the range of motion at the bottom. Does that make sense? Yeah. So when you get to the bottom of that, because I have more tension, I can work on getting a little bit better motion out of my legs, right? Whoa. Pushing that envelope just a little bit. Good. Good. Let's do one more. Good. And then all the way. Yeah. Very nice. Good. All right. So let's take ourselves, hold it. Now here, don't go all the way down unless you're feeling really strong. Because you're going to let go. You should have slack, yeah? Pull it back and let go. Good. And pull it back. Good. That's it. Good. Good. All right. Now check in with your feet. If you're digging your heels into the ground away from the back of your knees, you might feel the muscles around your booty turn on to help you be there. Yes. Good. Last one. Good. Come all the way back up. Consciously squeezing those glutes and driving those feet through the ground. Good. And then unzip the crumbs. Good. And then hands out to the side. This time, when you press back, we're going to neutral hinge forward. So set those shoulders open. Neutral hinge. Happy dog tail. Push those arms back. Open those collarbones. Good. Round your spine up, still holding the press. Good. And then release those arms. Bring them back up to your chest. Good. Unzip. Press them out to the sides and neutral hinge. So really working that happy dog tail. Good. Inhale, exhale. Keep pressing back with those wide collarbones as you round up. Good. And then bring them back up. Zoot. Good. And one more time. Down, neutral hinge, pushing back. Oh, good. Round up. Good. And then bring them back up. Yeah. Good. Nice job, you guys. Okay. Let's flip around. We'll turn our back to the mat. I just need a quick sip of water. Okay. So we're going to go into a step forward lunge. So Sue-Ann, don't go so deep. And in fact, if you need to keep the back legs straight, you can. We're going to be alternating sides. So with forward force, right? Abs pull back and in. So let's all do a chest press before we actually add the lunge in. Because I want you to remember, your body doesn't have to lean forward, right? You can hold yourself over your center. Have you guys ever seen an Aikido match? Or Aikido? It's kind of amazing. The master, she always looks like she's right over herself. She's never leaning or falling, or she's just in the center of a whirlwind. It's amazing. So we can be the same. We can be centered. That's it, yeah. We just have to pull those abs up and in, squeeze our booty a little bit, and look how centered we are. Da, da, da. Yes, right? No matter what chaos is whirling around us. Okay, so let's start stepping forward. Both hands are going to press as we begin. Press, drop into that lunge, however low you feel good about in your body, and then check where you are. Are you leaning over your thigh, or are you still over your pelvis? Be over your pelvis. Good. And then come back up. And then we'll just alternate. Press and step. Check where you are. Good. And then come back up. Good. Yeah. Press, step. That's it. Good. Good, all right. Check, you're not pushing with your arms, you're pushing with your hips. Your arms are set, right? Now push your hips forward. What's the difference? Yeah, and of course, if your hips are pushing, you gotta have your ab seatbelt on, right? You're like a rear-wheel drive car. Yeah, Diana, I could totally see your glute turn on there. Yes. Good. Better, Lisa. Does that make sense? Pushing with your hips. Good. Good. Okay. So let's hold the next one. I'm going to happen to have my left leg forward when I step. Right, wherever we happen to be. Good. We're going to take both arms up to the sky. Hopefully you have a little bit of tension. Now keep your arms exactly where they are next to your head, meaning they don't get to get ahead of you. You're going to bow here. Your abs should lift up and back towards your mount and then come back up. So my arms are not going to lead my head. They stay with my head as my torso bends, pulling back toward the mount. Yeah? That's it. Nice job, gang. That's it. Good. Good. 2 more. Good. Now 1 more. Hold your bow. Now, lower as far as you feel comfortable, right? We're going to try to lower the back knee straight down, not the front knee past the toe. Yeah? So, Sue-Ann, you want to really think about getting that back big toe on the ground and your glute on, even if the heel has to be down for this one and you just hold the bow. Yeah, good. So when you get 4 of those up and downs, then come back up, step back up to home. Yeah, good. And then Marty, your foot. Does that feel okay to be in that lunge for your foot? Okay. Oh, in that shoulder. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So right here. Yeah. So you hang on. Everybody else, did you start your other side? So you're in with your bows, right? Yeah. And so then, Marty, can you be far enough away that your arm can almost be pulled into your strap? Meaning the strap is holding it up. And then let your shoulder blade on that side wrap around the back of you, but don't let it pull down. Let it stay up and wide. And that should change what you feel in your delt. Then as you come into a bow, you can let your left arm, Marty, stay there and let your right one pull. And you're just going to work on letting that left shoulder be in place. Good. And then everybody else, hopefully you did 4 bows and then you held one and went down, up and down 4 times. Yes? You did it, but it was hard. Yay. Good job doing hard things. Yeah, I know. The hard stuff is hard to make yourself want to do. Oh my God, right? You have to lift it, make sure you don't hit that person. Yeah. Yep, totally. Okay, so we're going to get a quick little bit of side work. Actually, yeah, we're going to do it standing. So I have just one strap. And I have it in the hand that's closest to the mount. The other hand is just going to be on my hip. Good. I'm going to step back with the leg that's closest to the mount. So again, Sue-Ann, if you need to, you can put that heel all the way down. Otherwise, if you can, try a split lunge because it's just a little less stable and it'll make you have to work a little harder. Who doesn't love a little extra work? Okay, so all we're gonna do is slide that arm forward, bring it back in. So I've stepped far enough away that I have some resistance on the strap, and you start to get, hopefully again, the wrap around your middle, right? From your booty in the back and that transverse abdominis here. Good. That's it, good. Now, when you're moving this arm, can you make sure that the shoulder comes back with the arm, right? So don't let it start to stay forward, let it travel back. I don't even know if that's visible, right? So, because sometimes the shoulder will not go back again, you want to make sure it actually does. Do you see how far it moved back away from my hand? Okay, yeah, so make sure yours moves back away. Beautiful, good. Now, reach your arm out, put your shoulder back, rotate away from your mount, and then back to center, yeah? So your arm is forward, right? But I've put the shoulder back. Now I'm gonna rotate. Yeah, good. That's it, good. Good. One more. Good. Then we're going to take that arm up high to the sky. Neutral hinge. So now I'm in a neutral line. And then you're going to rotate and reach down across your front leg. Good. Come all the way back up with control. Good. And again, neutral hinge. Tail lifts as you come down and then rotate through the torso. So the back foot can be either raised heel if you want that balance challenge, or you can put the foot all the way down, which is not much different because it doesn't feel super stable either. Good. That's it. Last one. All the way over, lifting that tail, lifting that tail. Good. Good. All right. And then step your feet together. Put that hand down. Take a nice little side bend over. Nice. Okay. So all we're going to do is just flip around real quick. The hand that's closest to the mount has the band, has the strap, sorry. We're going to step back into either a step back lunge, right? Or you can have the foot down, either way. And we're just going to go forward and back, working on that shoulder, pulling it around the back, not down, just around. I'm going to scoot a little bit more so I have more tension. Yeah. Good. That's it. Okay. Can you feel little glute holding you? If the back leg glute isn't on, try pushing your big toe into the ground a little bit. Good. Good. It's hard. All right, so hold that arm forward. Good. Check that your shoulder is back in place. Good. And then you're going to rotate away from your mount. And then back to center. Good. So you want your torso to rotate, right? Not just the arm. Good. Some of you might notice a nice little subtle awakening of your inner leg. Yes. Or maybe it's not so subtle in your body. Yes. Yeah. Good. All right. Awesome. Diana feels it. Good job, lady. Good. And one more. Good. All right. Then we'll take that arm up to the sky. Straighten that back leg, right? Now neutral hinge and reach across you and to the outside of that lower leg, rotating as you press, hinging yourself back up, all the way up. So we start in that neutral hinge, right? Tail lifts, woof, and then we rotate. Oh no. Yeah, it makes sense? No? So I want you to hinge first and then rotate as you go down and across. Did I answer your question? Yep, so hinge first, tails up, and then rotate as you go down and across. So that you start in a supported position here. Yeah. Yes. And Mark is noticing, I feel my glute. Yes, anybody? Awesome. Good. All right, and then you can come back up, step out wide, and then give yourself a nice side bend over. Wow. Good. All right, let's pick up that other strap just to finish. We're gonna walk away from our mount and let the straps pull our chest open. So you're hanging, you literally get to hang a little bit here, letting it just pull. And then I want you again, aim your elbow points downward a little bit. Feel how that stretches even more through the shoulder. Yeah. So sometimes we get here and the shoulder's pulling forward and the elbows are up to the sky. I want you to aim the points down a little bit, or at least toward each other. And you can see how that naturally moves the shoulder back. Yeah, there you go. Good. And that should feel kind of good. Good. And then we're going to just take a step to your right. Take your right arm over your head and let yourself put your weight in the strap a little bit, right? Your hands are helping, the strap's helping to hold you, but you should be getting a nice stretch all the way down that right side. Good. And then we'll swing those arms over like a rainbow. Step the left foot behind. Get a little press into the strap. Good. Now you might need to step away from the mount more on the side you tend to fall into. You might not get as much stretch. So if I fall into this right side, I don't feel anything. I've got to come way over here to feel stretch, which means that you probably need to do another stretch in the other direction. Yep. So whichever side you didn't have to step further away from, you need to stretch that side again. That makes sense? Good. Good. All right, you guys. I hope you find that today's class was a little sneaky and that tomorrow you feel your hams and glutes and your abs and obliques.
Sneaky.
I know, we like sneaky.
All right.
Yes. Happy Friday. Yes, thank you. Have a good week.